secular university?
I think it'd actually be better if more Christians did rather than a lot of these Christian universities.
Yeah.
Just a quick thing on that. Oftentimes you hear the word Christian and you relate it to what you think Christian is.
Right.
And so you let your guard down when you go to a so-called Christian university, and then you find out this place is more dangerous than a secular one.
Absolutely.
Because you walk to a secular university and you know you're essentially walking into the lion's den, as it were.
Yep.
That you're going to have to be on guard. So
Yes.
your guard is up. But yeah, you can go to a secular university. There's nothing wrong with going to that. And I think it's a great idea that Christians should do that, and we should be involved in the world as we're able. Paul tells us not to go out of the world.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a great way to assault the faith of a young, immature believer is to send them to a quote-unquote Christian institution who's going to present all the ideas of the world in a Christian veneer.
Yeah, theistic evolution.
Yeah, absolutely.
Social justice, all that stuff.
Yeah, if you were to go to UC Berkeley, they might look suspiciously upon their professors, but not if you're going to a quote-unquote Christian university.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same idea as being peddled, though.
Yeah, the more truth there is in a lie, the harder it is to detect.
Absolutely. And we'll get into that a little bit later. So we'll color that a little bit more. Can a Christian go to Brigham Young University?
Yeah. So now we're looking at Brigham Young as a Mormon university.
Mormon
right?
University. Oh.
Yeah. Why?
It's always the why.
Yeah. I mean, you think about like James White, John Piper, they went to Fuller. I wouldn't go to Fuller.
Right.
But
They're no more Christian than BYU.
in a lot of ways, especially now, and they just drifted over and over and over. But they wanted to go. I mean, James White is one of the greatest apologists we have.
Right.
But you think about this. Are they going to have chapel there? Are you going to be mandated to go participate in essentially little worship services where you're worshiping a different God? That's something to consider. But just going to a school that is Mormon, I mean, as we were talking before, they could have a really great specialty program in some area that another school doesn't have, and that's how you want to use the giftings that God's given you to provide for your family.
So the answer is yes, but carefully, and why?
Yeah.
Why?